Alexander Marks with the Nevada State Education Association. Facing one of the worst educator shortages in the country, NSEA engaged in the last legislative session with our Time for 20 campaign. I promise I'm not here for Time for 30. Calling on 20% raises, average of class sizes of 20 students, and starting pay of at least $20 an hour. With record new revenue coming into the state, significant progress was made, and NSEA locals were able to negotiate raises worth over 20% over this biennium. That's very good news. However, as you'll see from the report from the Funding Commission today, Nevada remains well behind the national average in education funding. This has made it impossible to make any progress on the issue of class size and hampers districts' abilities to make significant progress on student achievement. Today, the Commission on School Funding will be previewing their 2024 report, which includes recommendations on what we believe is the Commission's most important charge: to identify optimal funding and a method for fully funding that within 10 years. Even after the record funding, Nevada remains $4,000 behind the national average in per pupil funding. To reach the national average in 10 years, we need an additional $2.47 billion per year. For the next biennium, the Commission's recommendations requires an additional $604 million. With tempered budget projections from the Economic Forum earlier this month, stepping up education funding will require significantly more political effort than last session. Increased investment in future fiscal years with economic uncertainty will require passing new revenue like the Commission's proposals on sales and property tax. And that's why NSEA has been calling on the question on Nevada's priorities. NSEA supports the work of the legislature to address accountability in education. However, that accountability needs to include all decision makers, especially those that control the overall education funding in this state. Thank you.
Thank you for your public comment, Mr. Marks. Do we have anyone else here